We have slipped to a fresh all-time low now of 65.71 against the US dollar, largely on account of the food security bill which was passed, which most experts believe will put a lot of pressure on the current account deficit. As we speak, it's a 2% appreciation of 65.66 against the US dollar. You do also have the bond yields which are at about 8.45%, and they're up by close to 10 basis points from yesterday's close. Most of your Asian currencies are coming under a fair bit of pressure today, but you do have the dollar index which has remained undeterred, largely stable in the last 3 weeks, ranging between 80.9 to close to 81.9. Gold prices also, on account of the way the equity markets and the rupee is panning out, are seeing a lot of safe haven demand, and they've spiked to fresh all-time highs of close to 32,500 in the Indian markets.
You know, the markets as well, the equity markets too, and the kind of nervousness that they've shown today around the rupee and the food security bill, I would presume. But, you know, it's the financials which are taking the hit. And if you look at the top few losers, IDFC, yes, by virtue of the news that has happened. But if you look at the other losers, it's HDFC Bank. That's the telling sign for me. 5.5% or 6.5% in case of HDFC. These are stocks which are owned heavily by foreign institutional investors. And everybody's been speaking about it, that in the last leg, wherein the FIs do start selling, these are the ones which will come under selling pressure. Very interesting to see what the FI figure is there in today's session. I'm presuming it will be a sell, but very interesting to see what the figure would be at the end of the trading day today. Just watch out for some of these. That aside, the pressure continues on BHEL. So after a lot of gains, that stock corrects a bit in trade. L&T corrects a bit in trade. Coal India has not had a good day either, 4.5%. It's a sea of red, really. I mean, you look at the broader markets too, the kind of cuts that some of the CNX 500 stocks have taken is nothing but alarming. I mean, 6-7% is the order of the day for mid-sized banks and mid-sized infra companies as well. Yes Bank down 7%, IRB down 7%. So, yeah, a lot on the screen.